As the fallout from the Watergate scandal intensifies, an unforgettable moment unfolds. Within the hallowed halls of power, a legend graces the stage. But there is a surprise waiting. On March 7th, 1974, embattled President Richard Nixon and Pearl Bailey perform together. The nation's governors and their wives are in Washington, D.C. for a conference and are invited to dinner in the East Room of the White House. Legendary American singer Pearl Bailey, a goodwill ambassador to the United Nations, performs at the event. She invites President Richard Nixon to join the performance at the piano. He obliges and begins playing Home on the Range. Bailey quips, "Mr. President, I want to sing a song. I don't want to ride a horse." When the laughter dies down, they perform the song together and follow it with Wild Irish Rose. The audience loves the impromptu performance, with California Governor Ronald Reagan commenting that the evening was absolutely tops. The Washington Post calls it the Dick and Pearl Show. 5 months later, Nixon resigns because of Watergate. In 1988, President Ronald Reagan awards Bailey the Medal of Freedom. Stay tuned for more about Nixon and his performance with Pearl Bailey. Also, don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. Something you may not know about Richard Nixon is that he was a talented musician. As a boy, his mother made him practice the piano every afternoon. I know what that's like. Nixon also played the saxophone, the clarinet, the accordion, and the violin. That's 5 instruments. He once played Happy Birthday on the piano for jazz piano legend Duke Ellington at the White House. Must have been some pressure there. Nixon also loved the theater. He actually met his wife Pat while performing opposite her in a community theater production of the play The Dark Tower when he was just 25 years old. I was not yet born when this impromptu White House performance with Pearl Bailey occurred. In the articles I found about it, not one of them made the event out to be political in any way. I have no idea what Pearl Bailey's political leanings were, or if she voted for Richard Nixon. Quite frankly, I don't care. She was invited to the White House to perform and was honored to do so. It makes me yearn for a time when things were not as hyper-political as they are today. It was a time when there was respect for the office of the president. Now, I'm no Nixon apologist, and you could make a strong argument that Nixon played a major role in the erosion of the nation's respect for the presidency. No question about that. But it's kind of sad to me that if a musician performs at the White House today, or if a championship team makes its customary White House visit, it is often perceived as a political statement. There was a time when it was not that way. If you like what you've seen here today, please like and subscribe, and know that there's another great Mr. Lewis video right here, and another one that you can click on right here. Thanks again.